From Caracas in Venezuela for the latest on this. And Mary, thanks very much for talking to us. So what do we make of the veracity of these claims that this is an American assassination attempt?
In the last few hours, we are knowing many details. Actually, President Maduro says they knew since the middle of April about these operations, and he showed yesterday U.S. passport and other identifications linking these men directly with the White House. What he says is that they work for a Florida-based company, a security company called Silver Corp USA, and the owner of this company, Jordan Goodrow, claimed that he is responsible for this operation, and he says actually these Americans were on the ground in Venezuela. But he also says the operation is still ongoing in Venezuela, despite the government of Nicolas Maduro said they arrested 13 people and killed 8 others. The operation, the searching in the whole nationwide in Venezuela is still in process to capture all those involved.
Right. And also, Mary, now Guaido has also said that he is not responsible for it. What are the opposition leaders at this point saying?
Well, the opposition is saying that they are not part of this operation. They deny all the allegations. Actually, President Maduro didn't mention exactly the name of Juan Guaido, opposition leader, and recognized by many nations as the president of Venezuela. He says the opposition, it has some involvement, but they are actually looking for the heads of this operation, the men that are in the ground. For now, the opposition is remaining quiet, and also what they expect is that the people that are detained are respected in all senses, especially on their human rights.
Right. Mary Trini, thanks very much indeed for joining us live there from Caracas in Venezuela with the very latest on what is happening. Well, let's move on to other news now. An island off the southern coast of the UK is set to become a test bed of sorts to isolate and track the coronavirus outbreak in the country. Britain will begin the pilot test of a new coronavirus tracing app on the Isle of Wight. The program is an NHS contact tracing app that can alert users whether they have come into contact with those infected. Users who experience symptoms will be asked to notify the app and will then be offered a test. Access to the app will initially be offered to NHS staff on the island and members of the public receiving a letter urging them to download the app and join the trial. The app will alert users to whether they have been in contact with someone who has symptoms of COVID-19. The app uses Bluetooth to lock the phones which have been in proximity. It would also allow users to order a test if they have symptoms of the virus. The UK Health Secretary has called the creation of the contact tracing system a huge national undertaking of unprecedented scale and complexity. The UK is expected to have a system in place by the middle of this month. The number of people confirmed to have the virus on the island has risen to 127 and the death toll has risen to 28. There are more than 140,000 people on the Isle of Wight. The UK is suffering one of the worst death tolls in Europe from COVID-19. That number has now gone up to 32,000.